Another thing that I'm glad about working at Pet Barn during COVID is that it's an essential business and it's a local business, so I'm glad that I still have my job there because I still get to kind of see other people out in the community and their animals and the employees, my boss, everybody really. Hi, I'm Paul Siegfried. My job is I'm a clerk at Pet Barn. I clean the bug cages and I also feed the bugs. I stock and face shelves. I clean the windows. I sweep. I do a little bit of everything around there. Anything they want me to or need me to do, I do it.
My name is Stephanie. I'm the manager at Pet Barn. Working with Paul has been great. He is a really hard worker. Anything that we ask him to do, he's more than happy to do, which is great to have in an employee.
Hi, my name is Helene Siegfried. So I am Paul's mom, and Paul also has a brother, Nicholas, who is age 30, and a sister, Candace, who is 38, and I have been widowed. The boys and Candace lost their dad 20 years ago in a motorcycle accident. Before the accident, 7 years before that, the older children were hit by a drunk driver. So Paul's sister, Candace, is a paraplegic. She's actually a transgender paraplegic, and Nicholas is a triplegic. So Paul has grown up with a very unique family. There's been a lot of stress with deaths, especially his father dying when he was 3. So that has been a tremendous pressure on him. Paul was born with autism. I could tell in the first few weeks that there was something going on. As a kid, Paul was not very social. He had a lot of fears. He would get so nervous when he was little going to school that he would throw up a lot of mornings before we left. When Paul was in the community transition program out of high school at the Community Transition Center in Beaverton, he went through a really rough time. So he had kind of some downtime as he was healing, and then we were working with a brokerage, and then we're connected with Exceed and have been incredibly thankful. Rhonda did an extreme amount of work to get Paul his job. She really got to know Paul super well, and just all the positives about Paul, looking past maybe other things that might be more of a challenge. So she went to see him in a play at Beaverton Community Theater. She came to our house quite a bit, got to know our animals, really learned a lot about Paul.
Well, when I first got into Pet Barn, they had me on as like a volunteer for the first month or a couple weeks or so. And then eventually, one day when I was at work, Larry, my boss, who's going to retire soon, actually came up to me and he said, well, "Congratulations, Paul, you're on one of the crew now. Welcome aboard."
The things that I get so excited about Paul with his job at Pet Barn, he gets up on time, he heads right in, he shaves and he showers and gets breakfast. He's very happy going there. He's always happy and positive when I pick him up. And having this job at Pet Barn through COVID has been essential for Paul's mental health.
I think I've gotten more confident, and also I've become a little more independent because of my job, I think.
Everything is really in a good place for Paul now.
I think my goals for the future are definitely, I'd like to eventually have kind of my own business, you know, like I'd like to have like be a full-time filmmaker, record producer for like music. But for now, I like working where I am at Pet Barn, and
I would definitely recommend hiring someone with diverse abilities. I think it's been great for us. It shows us how we're more open-minded to our customers, I think. And they are willing to work. End of story.